What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck. Real Cowboys fans stand up. And yo, tonight I want to talk about an interesting undrafted free agent, and that is TJ Bass, left guard, left tackle out of the University of Oregon. And this is an undrafted guy that I like a lot, y'all, and we'll see as we go through the film. But you know, a lot of people have been in the comments like, yo, Tuck, I wish we would have drafted Cody Mach out of North Dakota State. Well, think of this as like getting Cody from Marshalls. He's 6'4", 317 pounds, so he's a little bit on the light side. Why I think he went undrafted is because of his arm length, his hand size. We know NFL scouts, they like measurables, but this is a guy who only gave up around 2 sacks in his entire career at the University of Oregon. He started off at left guard, with left tackle, then kind of played a hybrid. So if you're a Cowboys fan watching this video, I know that definitely intrigues you because this is the position that we really need to address. So let's go ahead and get into the film. So you'll see him lined up at left tackle. And this is versus Georgia, the Georgia Bulldogs, the Philadelphia Bulldogs, dipset. I don't know what they call themselves these days, you know what I'm saying? But this is versus Georgia. So this is the best of the best right here. So we're really going to see him push to his limits. So let's go ahead and get into the film. So he's lined up at left tackle in a combo block. Power on power, man. We knocking heads off. He's knocking heads off. We knocking heads off. This is the defensive front that the Cowboys are supposed to be afraid of, supposedly. But you see TJ coming off, firing at power, good leverage, and finishing the play. I definitely like it. Now, the one thing I'll say, y'all, I like his power. I like his technique. I would like to see him get just a little bit more dog in him, but you know, we have a lot of quality offensive linemen in-house, and we also know what Duke can do. So if he gets that tenacity, he definitely has a lot of upside, because y'all see right there, he's finishing his food, right? Now, if you watched my video on Brian Schottenheimer's offense, thank you for everyone watching that video. The Cowboys are going to run power. They're going to pull a lot, so let's go ahead and watch him pull. He can move. He's light on his feet. For 317, he's very light on his feet. He can move. Now, he didn't really locate on this play, but I wanted to kind of show you guys, you know, is he able to move? Because I know it's going to be a question that a lot of you guys are going to ask. So, you know, he pulled a little bit on sweeps and counters that they ran at Oregon. So he can bend, he can move a little bit. He's very flexible in the hips. So I think he'll be able to transition, like I said, because he's very light, only at 317. So they're probably want to put a little bit more size on him. On this play right here, backside counter. Good anchor, good base. Boom. Solid power on the backside. Like, he's very fundamental. He has great technique. Now, we'll see it here in a second, right? There's some instances where he can fire off a little high, and I feel like the lower bendy or speed rushers will give him trouble. Honestly, y'all, I think at the next level, he is going to be a guard. I think he just doesn't have the arm size or the hands to really play offensive tackle, unless it's a case of emergency. But as a left tackle, he's very sound and has a great foundation. On this play here, you're going to see him down block and just moving, right? Moving. So he's not a mauler, I would say, but he's very good at in run and pass. Like, he's very well balanced. He's just not a big bruiser like some of the Maffies that you guys liked, or, you know, Cyrus Torrances and Steve Avila. But, you know, he can definitely move. Like I said, this is Georgia's defensive line. So, you know, it's not easy to get a push. You know, let's play right here. Just very technically sound. Hands, good base. Hands come off. So I feel like this is going to be the struggle for him at the next level, because if you're playing guys with that arm size and that length that can really disengage you, because as we always says, the man who controls the chest wins. So if you're going against, like, let's say a Tyree Wilson out of Texas Tech with those long arms, those pterodactyl arms, right? You can really keep him disengaged because he doesn't have the longest arms. But he definitely fights with good hand placement, good anchor, good base, and good pass pro. Your quarterback is super goofy this game, by the way. Watch it again. Great kick. Boom. Feet's moving, feet's chopping. And we'll see here, one thing he does incredible is he picks up stunts. So I definitely like his eyes too. Like I said, it's just, you know, getting that push right here because of that length. You know, his hands come disengaged right here, you know, but he fights back and gets his hands back in. Solid in pass protection there. So as I mentioned, now he's on the left side, but it's a reverse angle. So very good at picking up stunts. And if you guys remember my Connor McGovern, some of you older subscribers remember my Connor McGovern video, this is something that Connor McGovern will get cooked at is a lot of stunts. I feel like TJ does a great job. He keeps his eyes up at all times, and he's a very high IQ guy. That's a good pass off. Boom. Keeps a solid anchor there. All right. In this play right here, you'll see him pick up another stunt here. Boom. And good base. Good engagement. Right. He's fighting. He's battling. These are some big, like I said, these are big Georgia boys. These are first round draft picks right here, you know, so it's not an easy Saturday, but he's banging with these guys. And like I said, only at 317. So I feel like if the Cowboys were to put a little bit more size on him, there's a lot of upside potential with TJ Bass. And I feel like this is going to be a player they're definitely going to want to keep on the roster. So I mean, the one thing that comes along with the Cowboys, the way we're currently constructed with this roster, though, there's a lot of offensive linemen as kind of, you know, fringe guys. So it's going to be a dogfight, literally, at camp to see who really emerges and to make this final roster. But I feel like he's definitely going to be in the conversation. And I feel like a lot of Cowboys fans are going to like him. To be fully honest, I like him a whole lot better than I like Josh Ball. So right here, good job picking up speed versus the Philadelphia Eagle, and that's Nolan Smith. Boom, right? Like I said, he gets out of his stance quickly. That kick right there. Look at that big kick right there. Boom, right? Foot up, plants, chopping, hands, engagement. Boom. Now, I will say this. I feel like if he goes against a pass rusher with a little bit more of a complete toolbox, like a push-pull, he'd probably be able, like if Nolan, even though this is a quick drop though, push, and then if he was a pull and rip, he probably would have got on beat. But like he knows the protection, this is a quick throw. So it's a quick drop. So, you know, he didn't have to protect for too long, but I feel like I said, those smaller, bendier edge rushers with complete toolbox, they might give him some struggles. Like I feel like if he went against Micah Parsons, of course, he would struggle, but you know, everyone struggles versus Micah Parsons. Right here, solid pass pro once again, arms extended, engaged. Boom, just on the backside. Like I said, he's very fundamentally sound. Once again, look at that kick. Look how that quick. In the ground, hit, good leverage, fighting hands battle, boom. And then once again, here's another good stunt pickup, right? So boom, you have this edge coming in directly at him. But he gets off of it and he notices that he has this defensive tackle, this 2-eye coming on the outside stunt, right? Releases, now I got you too. So great awareness, high IQ from TJ. I definitely like that. Because like I said, these are the things that a lot of NFL defenses are going to do. I mean, hell, Dan Quinn does a lot as well, right? So you got to be able to have good eyes, good communication to pick up these stunts. I love his eyes. Now on this play right here, he gets beat. Nolan beats him, right? Just a quick, got his hands off, right? Bad leverage. He's leaning forward. Get those hands up off me. You know, so he got whoops. Like I said, those speed rushers that can dip a little bit, you know, but it's going to happen throughout the course of a game. But, you know, that was kind of, I was going to show you, like you said, we showed the positives and the negatives when we do these film breakdowns. Just leaned a little bit, got off balance, right? Lost with his hands. Boom. But on this play right here, it really stood out to me because he gets beat again, right? The inside step, boom. Got outside with the rip and got up. But here's the thing I love the most, right? Y'all know I love effort. He doesn't give up on the play. He's still moving. He's still moving. He's still moving, right? So, like, you're going to get beat. But like I said, he only gave up pretty much 2 sacks at his time in Oregon. I think he gave up, though, a few quarterback hurries last year, like 17 or so. But that was just last year. But over the course of his career, he was solid. Like I said, he played guard, he played tackle, played guard, he played tackle, did a little bit of everything at his time in Oregon. So, like I said, I love his effort, love his motor. And last play here, he's on the left side, just him in the run game. Solid foundation. He slips off a little bit, but he's moving. He's moving some big Georgia boys. Just got to work on his hands, work on his technique a little bit. You know, like I said, as far as his power is concerned, I'm not too concerned about it. The one thing I would like to fix, a little bit more explosiveness, put a little bit more size on him, and just make them nasty. Make them nasty. Get them nasty. Big dude, get them nasty. And I feel like the Dallas Cowboys got them a hell of a prospect as an undrafted free agent. So that's TJ Bash, guard, left tackle out of the University of Oregon. Let me know how y'all feel below. But like I said, this is going to be a position that the Cowboys desperately need to focus on because we got a lot of question marks if someone was to go down, man. So boy J Tuck. Follow me on all social media platforms at JTuck151. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share the content, comment below. I appreciate all the support. I want everyone to stay safe, stay blessed, stay encouraged, and we ain't scared no Bulldogs, y'all. Peace.